Hello, it's Faded here, and welcome to the 5th stage of this year's the Tour de France of Fadeaway, and it will be from Cactus to Mer to Marseille, and today will be a day for the sprinters. There will be no wind on this stage, and there won't be that much hill or mountains on this stage, so I don't believe that any of the big favorites, like GC favorites or punches, will do anything on the stage. Breakaway might be a possibility, but not puncher or a GC contender. My favorites for this stage are, though, Mark Cavendish, Andre Greipel, and Peter Sagan. They're all really fast, and they gotta have another stage win this stage. I really believe that a guy like Mark Cavendish can definitely win on the stage, so we'll see how that's gonna go. But Andre Greipel and Peter Sagan have something to prove. Peter Sagan is yet to win a stage, so he's really gotta prove that he's in form, and the first week is where he shines, so he's really gotta show something today. Hello and welcome to this lovely day, the 5th stage of this year's Tour de France to Fadeaway. Well, why don't we just start off with telling you what you didn't see so far before we had TV pages. In the morning, we started off slowly. We had a 5 kilometers before anything really happened. But then we had attacked by Sebastian Maynard, Michael Scherer, and David Simolet from 82 on Lambre and BMC. Then they had to the mountain sprint, which was only like a kilometer away when they first attacked. And the winner of that mountain sprint was Sebastian Maynard in front of Michael Scherer. Then that was established the final breakaway. With 167 kilometers to go, they had 4 minutes and 55 seconds down to the peloton. They ended up having 6 minutes and 55 down to the peloton before the peloton started chasing for him. Then after 50 kilometers after that, they had an intermediate sprint, and the winner of that intermediate sprint was Michael Scherer in front of David Simolet and Sebastian Maynard. The peloton also sprinted for that one because there's crucial points for the points jersey. Mark Cavendish proved to be the winner of that sprint for Matthew Gutz and Andre Greipel. Then we had the last mountain sprint, category 4, with Michael Scherer won in front of his teammates. And now we're back up to where we are right now. There hasn't been anything really happening on this stage, but I think it's time to do the next bio of this year's the Tour de France to Fadeaway. If we can find the guy, we'll start it off. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if you can guess it maybe. Who do you think the next one's going to be? It's going to be Andre Greipel. We're finishing up the sprinter soon. Let's get closer to him. Here he is, Andre Greipel, the German champion. Andre Greipel. I'll tell you a little about his good sides. He's been Cavendish's apprentice. Even though he's older than Cavendish, he's been in the shadow for so long on THE High Road, Columbia, all those teams. But now he finally gets a chance to ride his own race. He's persistent. He goes for the victory. He will win. When he tries, at some point he will win. He never gives up. It's Andre Greipel. He's German. He's stubborn. It's now or never for Greipel. He's so old, if he doesn't win this year, there's too many upcoming talents that'll beat him. So he's got to prove it this year. What about his downsides? He's not the fastest in the peloton. He is one of the oldest ones, and there's a lot of new meat in the peloton this year, so he's not the best one. Lotto Belisol has different motives. They're also going for Jürgen van den Broek in the mountain, so he's not only the only objective they have on that team. And his age. He is 30 years old. 30 years old. That is old for a sprinter. They start to lose speed when they get older, and he's for sure older now. So that was that bio. That was a fun bio. Ooh, it seems like the peloton has speed up quite a lot actually. They also dropped the guy. Meanwhile, let's see what happened to this guy. Ooh, apparently nothing big happened to him. I can't see what happened. He just fell behind Metarel. And the breakaway had a category 4 mountain. How did that go for them? The winner of that category 4 mountain was Sebastian Maynard. He gets 1 point. It doesn't really matter because that 1 point is not going to take the mountain jersey away from the guy who has it right now, which is Manuel Mori. So that's not going to happen much to that mountain's jersey. It seems like they're getting ready for a sprint down here. But what about a quick commercial break so you guys can get your nerves ready? So we'll have a quick commercial break. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back with 14 kilometers to go, and alone in the front is Sebastian Maynard going for victory in the stage. He's got a minute down to the peloton, and the peloton split up on the stage. Who's that? The mountains jersey's behind. The mountains jersey's behind. With Benjamin Nivelle and Sergio Paulinho down there, so the Contador loses helpers. It seems like Sebastian Maynard is going to be the first one over this mountain today. He'll win almost all the mountain sprints, but it's not going to matter because in this stage there's really nothing to do about the mountains jersey. But he's probably setting up for bigger attacks in the future. It's time to see which sprint trains are going to do good in this stage. And where's Contador? He's sitting right there. He's good. Froome is sitting right there, so he's doing even better. Well, where are all the main sprinters? We see Andre Greipel up there. He looks like he's doing really good today. But in front, he's still got 25 seconds. or any of the big favorites down here, like, sitting really bad. It doesn't look like it when we take a quick look at it. It's all just mediocre riders that's done their efforts today who doesn't need to do anything else. Let's see in the front. They're getting ready for the final sprint. Seems like Sebastian Menard is going to get caught. 7 kilometers left. None of the real big sprint trains have been set up yet. Is this a mistake by any team? There is 6 kilometers left, so a lot of stuff can happen in 6 kilometers. Oh, the intensity is getting higher and higher and higher. Seems like the pace is getting higher as well. See, I see Matthew Goss setting out sprinter. Andrew Greipel's not made his team yet. Who is at a Stigman's going the right side. He's not doing much. Oh, I see Trenton's going. Has Cavendish been dropped? I don't see Cavendish anywhere. They can start to sprint now. I actually see Cavendish right there. Oh, is he going anywhere? Nope, he's not going anywhere. I see Roland. That's Roland. That's Roland. There goes Cavendish for the final sprint. There goes Cavendish for the final sprint. The green jersey's going with Bernardi's in this wheel. It's going to be Cavendish and Cavendish and Bernardi. There goes the final sprint. Bernardi's off. Bernardi's going inside Cavendish. Can Bernardi take the victory from Cavendish? No, I don't think so. It's going to be one for Cavendish. But there comes Bernardi behind him is Goss. It's going to be second place for Bernardi, third place for Goss, fourth place for Taking Cup, fifth place for Roland. He's going to beat his own master. He's going to beat his own sprinter. No, it seems like Greipel's coming fast in the end. Oh, that was close. That was Peter Sagan. Jürgen Rollins gets 7th on the stage. Who would have thought the lead-up man for Andrew Greipel did so good? And Daniel Bernardi did really good, actually. He came in 2nd. Jorge Rodriguez comes in 10th. The yellow jersey Daniel Martin comes in 9th. With Michael Kwiatkowski coming in 8th. What an exciting stage. We gotta see an instant replay of that one in that final sprint, because what happened? None of the big trains were coming up here. And here comes the tail ender, so there's no big names, it seems like. Ooh, we'll take a quick look at that instant replay. This instant replay is sponsored by Focus Sign and Pro Cycling Manager. We'll be watching this instant replay from Jürgen Rollins' perspective. He can see everything from where he's sat. And look at this, he's getting blocked so many times. And Greipel is nowhere near on his wheel, so Jürgen Rollins sprinted for his own sprint. And in the front we see Bernardi and Cavendish dueling out for the stage victory. On the right side, who's that? Is that Kwiatkowski coming? Yeah, but it looks like it. Who's 94 from Irish Man? I think that's Kittel or Taking Cup. But just look at Jürgen Rollins' speed. It's so fast, but not fast enough. It's the victory for Mark Cavendish and Daniel Bernardi. So the big winner is Mark Cavendish, who extends his green jersey lead. But Bernardi coming in 2nd was a big surprise in the stage, because Greipel and Sagan was really nowhere considering how big favourites they were for the stage. And Daniel Martin coming in 9th and Rodriguez coming in 10th, big surprises I'd say. But Daniel Martin extends his lead in the yellow jersey. He'll get another day in the yellow jersey. And he's probably have 2 more days he'll keep that yellow jersey in. Look at all that Garmin Sharp team up there. Almost the entire team is in top 10 because of that team time trial. And the green jersey lead, he's got 40 points down to Matthew Goss and Peter Sagan and Greipel. Bernardi's moving his way up there, but I heard that Saxo Bank Tinkoff said it's not their main goal. Just to win a stage would be enough for them. Their main goal is to win the yellow jersey with Contador. And the Mountains jersey, look, it didn't really happen anything. Menard got 4 points on that stage, what makes him 6th. So he's probably going to go in a bigger attack in the mountains, like the real mountains, like the Pyrenees or Alps or Central. But it's probably not going to happen. Rohan Dennis is still in the white jersey with Navadaskis, his own teammate, right behind him. And Talansky's 5 seconds behind him. Ooh, Peter Sagan is making his way up there. But I don't think white jersey is Peter Sagan's goal. He'd rather have the green jersey. Let's see the team classification. Still Lamper in the lead. Garmin shot right behind him. Team Saxo Bank Tinkoff is nowhere to be seen. In the past, it used to be one of Bjarne Riis's big goals to get that team classification, but that was back when they had Andy Schleck, Frank Schleck, Cancellara and all those big stars, until they got money hungry. So, go buy L'Equipe, watch this news, because it was surely an exciting stage. Thank you guys for watching this stage. Please leave a like, please subscribe. If you like my commentary, say something in the comments. If you don't, say something in the comments. So, thank you guys for watching, see you guys later.